everyone. Hello. I've got a new guest on the show today. Please meet Willow. And she is nearly 9 weeks old, aren't you, darling? And there's a little bit of a gender balance in our family now because she's my girl. Yeah. 2 girls and 4 boys in our family. Yeah. So I just wanted to bring her on because I'm sure loads of you are dog lovers, and selfishly I would love some tips. She's doing really well. Wakes up at what, about 5:30 every morning, so that's pretty good. Let's hope that that gets just a couple of hours later. Well, you're being very good, aren't you? You're being very good. You like being on camera. Sort of make sure they can all see you. How gorgeous you are. She's a Vizsla. Whoopsie. Okay, well, that's probably it from you, Willow, isn't it? Anyway, we'll get on with the makeup. Just thought she'd say hello. If you want to see her again, I can bring her on. I can bring her on every week. What do you think to that? Oh, yes. Say bye-bye. Bye, everyone. So cute. And it's quite overwhelming as well. But it's literally back to the baby stages. Anyway, back to the makeup. I actually wanted to bring her on before I did the makeup, but yeah, obviously I got the timing wrong. It is literally, like I said, being back in babyland. Got daytime TV on, the heating's on in the day, washing up 24/7, people coming round. It's you know, all these things I hadn't really thought about. It's so special. But consequently, getting up, well, actually she hasn't done so bad with the sleeping, I have to say. It was just all through the night the first night, and then just sporadically, and I didn't get up. I mean, I had to do sleep training on my children, so I was sort of quite tough about it. But then I spoke to the dog trainer who we're having the puppy classes with later on after the injections, and he was like, don't leave her too long. So now I'm getting up at 5:20. Anyway, it won't last forever, will it? Consequently, I'm tired, but happy tired. And I've just put on the Charlotte Tilbury Immediate Revival patches. Now, I'm not usually a fan of makeup brands that do skincare, because I don't think that it's always the best part of their brand, if you know what I mean. It's almost like a supplementary thing. But these are really good. They're expensive, I think. Well, I'll put it in the description. I think it's something like £60. It's quite expensive. But I think you get a number of them. Anyway, I thought I would start with my eyes, just doing this kind of like, I'm really tired makeup, but I need to kind of get my act together. So I'm going to leave those on, and I'll just start to do a little bit of brow and chuck on the eyes, and then go back to my base. Thank you for all the lovely comments about my mum. She's always so excited about coming on. I cannot tell you, when she sits in a chair and looks at everything and reads all your comments, it just gives her so much joy. So thank you. It's just such a wonderful community. I know I've said this before, but you've been so kind to all my friends, and I just feel that as women, it's just a really nice, or men, or, you know, however you define yourself, you want to be around people who are just kind of chatting and talking about things that we all similarly like together, and it's just a comfort, isn't it? Right, so I'm going to start by using the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. I really like this. It gives me great coverage, which I feel that I definitely need on my skin at the moment. I've kind of paused on a little bit of the fake tan for a while because I'm just about to start some laser treatment. I think I've got 4 sessions. So hopefully sort of by December, January, I'll have a kind of smoother, brighter complexion that's less pigmented. Anyway, I will combine it with, again, I'm going in with the Maybelline eraser. So we're using e.l.f. and Maybelline for my eyes, because I just really get so much joy of just doing this little dotty action, because it delivers so much concealer. It's so good with like such little effort, and then just blend it through. You know how some concealers you have to sort of put on your hand and then you have to blend in? this action is just simply enough for this area of my face that I need to brighten. As you can see, it kind of just puts two little spotlights there. So that's been quite a lovely makeup discovery, this product. I'm going to go in and get some darker shades actually to see what it looks like all over my face, but as a highlight, and that is the 00, literally the lightest shade you can get, because I like to do that. So let's put that on first to start with. So I am going to use a really beautiful kind of like rosy, coppery eye, just to add a little bit of warmth to my grey top, and just to give me a bit of a look. There's a really beautiful palette here. I think it's called Blushing Berries, but I'll put it in the description, from e.l.f., which I've used and loved a lot. And there's also this beautiful one from Suku that came out, and I love Suku. I love the eyeshadows, and if I'm working on someone who's got sort of quite a delicate skin and wants a delicate touch, these are just so beautiful and so blendable. This is shade 140, this compact. So I've used a lot of e.l.f., but I wanted to show you another example. So that's a really good budget buy, but let's go in with Suku because I just really love the warmth of this. Okay, I'm going to take my number 8 brush and let's just go in. Let's go in with a really, really light, pale, cool pink tone first, because I want to add that to the makeup. And if I go in straight dark, I'm not going to be able to lift it as much as I want. So I'm just going to take this right in that area of my eye. And load it up first. But I'm so happy to be a new mummy, a dog mummy. We've never had a dog. I've never had a dog in my whole life. My mum never let us. Yeah, mum, come on. So all these little squeaky comfort noises and all this training is so new. I'm a little bit nervous. I would have been very happy with just a sort of snuggly cockapoo. But this is my husband's dream dog, Vizsla, Hungarian Vizsla. So anyway, we've done it now before my elder boys. I have 3 boys. Before they go off travelling and live their life. We wanted to have at least sort of 6 months all together enjoying Willow. So here we are. Just as we found our freedom, we could do whatever we want, we're back indoors again. Well, look, I love that. I love the brightness there. But it's not too zingy. Okay, good. Right, now I think I'll go in with a new brush, and I think I'll choose the 11 just to get a nice soft application. Oh, lovely. Of this beautiful kind of aubergine raspberry berry shade. That's really nice. So literally I'm going to place it like that. And then I'm going to blend through, and that will just give me that beautiful mid-tone shade. But I mean, the reason I'm stumbling on my words is because I'm literally just pressing this beautiful eyeshadow. I mean, God, how eyeshadows have improved, right, over time, on my lid with so little effort. So let's take the 09 and twizzle her, because she's lovely and beveled, so we can just get into the socket. Start in that socket, and then we can blend through just to create a little bit of shape coming round. Oh, that's nice. You see how lovely that is? So just by using the fine tip number 9, you can just get that eyeshadow on. So the first brush I use really compacts the lighter shade, so you get a full payoff. The next brush applied the colour, but kind of softly, but in place, but you know, not as dense. I used the lovely pointy bud, the mini baby bud, just to place it over the waterline. It seems a lot, but once you get into the mode, it really doesn't. And when it allows you to apply eyeshadow like this, why wouldn't you get the brushes that take out all the pressure? And trust me, you know, sometimes in the morning, I mean, I really should film some of my worst makeup looks, because when you're not thinking and you're not doing things properly, you just end up having to scrap everything and do it again. I've often done that because I'm not focusing what I'm doing and I'm not feeling what I'm doing. So don't think just because you're not, you know, makeup experienced that that only happens to you. Oh, look at this, so nice. Right, I need to stop doing that. And then, meaning just because you're going to get bored, then we'll go in with the number 7, and from the lighter colour in, we're just going to blend that lighter colour. So this is the lighter colour that just softens, diffuses, and migrates this lovely third colour. Now, when I'm coming to the end here, I'm just tapping, so I'm sweeping here, and I'm tapping here, because if I sweep here, I'm going to spread the colour. Oh my God, I just love that. Really makes my eyes sing and zing and bing. Sometimes if you're using kind of pinky based colours, people say, oh, it can make me look really tired. It can do, but as long as you've got nice black lashes, and maybe not too much, like a sort of very bright, cool pink, you've got the warmth to it, you should be fine. Now, what I have to do is when I've kind of finished that, I'm happy with that, I then have to look and take my mirror. So I do it with this one and look straight down, because as my eye tends to drop here, I need to just tip my head back and just push that back so that I've got a little bit more shade. You see, I'm just bringing that up there because that looks heavy. This is my more floppy eye, why I'm supposed to sleep on. I don't know, everyone always seems to have a worse eye, don't they? I do sleep on this side, but I kind of sleep all over the place. Now I might just tap. I'm going to tap that brush and then just remove a little bit, just so that I get a wash. I don't want too much, but I just want to knock that, knock that back. It's so subtle, right? Let's just migrate that too. It just doesn't need to be as good on this side. I mean, obviously the colour has to be as good, but I sort of really need it on that side, so that when you're looking at someone, you just get that lovely differentiation between your eye, your lid goes back, and then you've got your brow. Cool bananas. Right, let's go in with the brown. Let's go in with that lovely, here we are, the lovely Hilden Pecan Coal. Again, very much like the Victoria Beckham, another very successful Irish brand that you can literally just lay on. I'm going to take it right from the centre of my eye, above my pupil, and just bring it out slightly, but I'm going to lift it. See, I'm just lifting it very slightly because I don't want it to go down. So I'm almost creating like these sort of like wings to lift my eye, because I'm feeling tired, so I need the lift. So you don't want anything to go down. So lay the pencil flat and take it out, so you've got like 3 millimeters of space between your lashes, and it's just bringing it out. I'm not even taking the liner in a downward motion to kind of perfect this lovely inner corner bit, which is lovely. I'm just bringing this up and out. And then I'll need the baby bud just to soften and extend up. So simple. And I'm doing this really slowly because I enjoy chatting to you guys. I need to get my head in gear for what I've got to do later. It's nothing big, I just need to get my head in gear. I think when home life is busy, it's hard to kind of make that differentiation when you go into kind of like the workplace. So I'm just going to make sure, as my skin's a little loose, I can sometimes skip some areas so it looks a little bit lighter. Be careful not to bring that in too much and to keep that nice and elevated. Totally happy with that. I'm going again in with the Maybelline. By the way, the Dolce & Gabbana one, which I absolutely love the packaging, it's really started to peel down, to flake, which I'm so upset about because I just loved that packaging. So I was going to go with Maybelline, but I'm not. I'm changing, going again with the Charlotte Tilbury, which I don't have any issues with. The reason I'm going in with this, it's different for everyone, how everyone's eyelashes sit against their skin, how much oil you're producing, how you apply it. Because this is a lifted look, I want to make sure that I've got lots and lots of mascara on to help me with that elevation. And actually, as much as I love the Maybelline and I can trust that it doesn't go the sky high, it doesn't move all day, it's a natural defined lengthening mascara, but I want just a little bit of welly. Whenever you're doing a smoky eye, it's really important that your lashes are kind of like forefront. You don't see the eyeshadow first. Your lashes are really strong and striking ahead of your eyeshadow. Oh, I've really slipped down, haven't I? Hadn't even noticed. It's amazing, isn't it, when you become tired? Actually, I must drink more water today. Everything, well, the skin is such a big organ, isn't it? It's very dry. Ugh, even my voice is croaky, but she's worth it. Oh, so please, well, I think I've said this anyway, but share some tips. I'm sure there's lots of doggy lovers. In fact, I put something out on Instagram about her, and I've probably got more likes than I've ever got from any post within about 5 minutes. I was like, oh wow, this is what it must be like if you're a celebrity or something. I'm just going to pull these out, give my morning brows a little bit of strength. This is the Rare Beauty, a shade, don't know, we'll put in the box. I like this. I like the delicacy of it. I like the coolness of it. I'll do the powder film and do, in January, I think I'll do like a sort of a really good powder film and a foundation film and kind of get back to basics, if you like. I know that seems like a long way away, but it's kind of getting into the fun season where you can be a little bit more, well, you can be a little bit more on a Wednesday if you want to. But it's kind of like a little bit more inspirational and fun. Ooh, so these feel great. Skin feels, it's even like a, it's really good. It's a really good slip there. Look, I've even got a spot. Right, let's go in. Let's go in with the soft glam. Layer this up, buff it in. Now this is shade 31 I'm using. Okay, I thought it was going to be too dark, but I think once I blend it in with a bit of concealer, it'll be fine. It's going to match my neck anyway, that's the most important thing. Much more paler and redder on my face. But it's such a lovely, lightweight foundation. Now I'm going to get another guest in who's my lovely friend of many years, Helena, and she's the lady who she's working PR, brilliant PR, and then she set up her own business with earrings. I know that many of you have commented on the earrings that I wear, and these are some really beautiful bows that she's got for Christmas. I said, oh please, can I do like a little collection, the Caroline collection, and name them after some of my most loved people. So she's trying to sort me out some lovely earrings. The whole premise of earrings is that you send earrings to bring cheer. I mean, Helena should have been born in the 80s really, because she's always loved a big earring. Always. Her love is earrings. It's just such a lovely, genuine brand. Nice to see her do something that she's always loved. And she's got a story about everything. You know, she's one of those people who just kind of like knows every actress from every film, can probably read you the script, the line, everything from that moment in the film when such and such did such and such. So she's named a lot of her earrings after various actresses that she likes or films and stuff. But these are just so cute. Always got to love a bow. So just buffing this in. This is just like, I think I've talked about this before, just applying and blending in your concealer like this just kind of gives you that beautiful like superhero face the day concealer. I think that was the wrong tune for the wrong with the wrong lyrics. Right, okay, let's do a little bit of a darker application of the foundation, which probably is going to be enough just for my little red nose. I'm hoping the laser will just soften that slightly too. But I'll fill you in when I go through the process and what happens. Let's put a little bit of my Miracle Blur downward motions. Trini, don't ever discontinue this product or I'll be after you. Right, the brilliant and wonderful, super stylish, funny, I'd love to be her friend, Katie Jane Hughes, has brought out, she's had some amazing highlighters. She had her brushes with Spectrum. And this is now her soft smudge lip and cheek. And she's got some beautiful colours. I've been sent 5. I'll send you, I won't overwhelm you. I'll show you the 3. How lovely are these? So they're really soft, really diffused, really velvety. So maybe let's just go in. Let's go in straight from the bullet and see what these are like. Oh, yes. Oh, so delicate, so delicate. In fact, so delicate that my little pimple, which I need to cover. Now, I always use my MAC Face and Body, or no, MAC Studio Fix powder to cover pimples, because that was the one that worked well for me over all the years, but that's not to be seen on my table. It's just literally like the Holy Grail. I love that product. Okay, that's really not doing the best job, is it? So let's go in with a little bit more of the foundation. I'll just put that in lightly. That's better. Bing, goodbye. Right, let's go back to the fun part. Where were we? Just going to put this slightly higher over there. And then I might just use the brush just to give me a little bit of, oh, this is so translucent. And so, oh, this is lovely. This is lovely for someone like my friend Gillian, who doesn't like too much makeup. This is someone, for me, like me, who just really loves a punch of colour. I reckon it's going to last. I haven't tried this. I literally just got it yesterday and I wanted to put it on the channel straight away. Thank you, Katie and Katie's team, for being so kind to send it to me. This is a really lovely shade. So this soft raisin, how perfect is this for this look? So it's a cream, but it kind of goes to this very soft, blurred powder. I'll investigate and play more with this, but how pretty is that? It's a little bit more of an improved look to the other week, isn't it? Sometimes we all mess up. So I could put this on my lips as well. But hold your horses. I do have the Lisa Eldridges lipstick, which I saw Lisa on a job the other day actually. And it was so lovely to see her. And look what she kindly did. She engraved my initials on it. Lisa on one end. It is super, super heavy. It's the most beautiful, totally plastic-free, 5 years in the making, lipstick compact, which you can refill. So you just open it up, and this is the interchangeable lipstick inside. And this shade is classically known as Ribbon. I mean, what a beautiful, beautiful gift. It is so lovely. So Lisa kindly sent me Ribbon. I'm just going to pop her back. In fact, I'm very, very all my good makeup always goes into my pro kit, because that's where I feel like I open everything up and I feel really proud of all my products and da-da-da. And then I have the rest. This is going in my makeup bag. Because it's just so gorgeous, and it's just so lovely to have something that you can keep and treasure forever. A really lovely gift for an 18th or 21st or any 60th, 80th. It's timeless and it's classic, and it's just so nice in the hand. Lisa very kindly sent me 2 other shades, Romy, and this one is Audrey. So definitely inspired by the lady herself. I'm going to compare it to this Romy shade. So this is a little bit cooler, and that one's obviously lovely and warm, like a salmony pink, isn't it? So I'm going to try on Romy. Now, it soften that very slightly. That's a perfect. God, I literally just, God, it's probably the most easiest application I've ever done. What a beautiful colour. Sorry, I haven't tried it on before. That's why I'm just sort of analysing and looking at it as you guys, but that is so, so soft, wearable, natural, feminine, easy. What a gorgeous, gorgeous texture. And it's kind of like blurring my lips as well, making them feel and look softer and more pretty. Oh, God, she's a flipping genius, isn't she? Seriously bright, very artistic, an amazing curator and formulator of makeup. Yeah, very, very nice. Anyway, these are called Rouge Experience. I'm sure you've seen them all over the place. So maybe I will get some more shades and go through all of them with you. Or maybe you can tell me the ones that you have bought yourself. I look a darn sight better. Thought I had a big stain on my top then. A bit like baby sick, you know. A darn sight better, and really nice kind of like wintry soft cheeks, lovely lips, and these gorgeous eyes. I hope you like the look, and I hope you like Willow. Maybe I should bring her on every week and you can see how she grows. Much love. Can't wait for your comments. Bye for now.